Greetings, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to another electrifying edition of TV Days Drama Digest, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding, tear-jerking, and jaw-dropping moments that keep us glued to our screens. Today, we're sinking our teeth into one of the most tantalizing mysteries swirling around Salem, the enigmatic Javi and the secrets he's guarding like a fortress. Could his hidden past involve a wife and son, now making their way to the tumultuous town of Salem to confront him? Buckle up, because we're about to unravel this juicy storyline, explore its potential, and speculate on the chaos it could unleash. This is no ordinary soap opera plot. It's a roller coaster of emotions, betrayals, and revelations that could shake the very foundations of Days of Our Lives. Let's dive in and discover why this storyline is pure gold. The shadow of Javi's secret for weeks, Days of Our Lives has been teasing us with glimpses of Javi's guarded heart. The man is a walking enigma, his brooding eyes and cryptic remarks leaving fans clamoring for answers. Javi's reluctance to open up has only fueled our curiosity, and the clues are starting to pile up like evidence in a courtroom drama. The most compelling hint? A fleeting moment when we caught sight of a photo on Javi's phone. A tender image of him smiling, cradling a young boy in his arms. That smile wasn't just any smile, it was the kind of beaming pride only a father could muster. The child, with eyes mirroring Javi's own intensity, seemed to hold the key to a story yet untold. Could this boy be Javi's son? And if so, who is the mysterious woman tied to this child's existence? The questions burn in our minds, and we're not alone. Salem's residents are starting to sense that Javi's carefully constructed walls are about to crumble. This tantalizing photograph wasn't the only clue. Javi's guarded demeanor, his hesitance to dive into the emotional deep end, screams of a man carrying a heavy burden. His cryptic words during a heated exchange with Leo hinted at a past riddled with mistakes and regrets. "Everyone has regrets, secrets," Javi said, his voice laced with a pain that cut through the air like a knife. Those words weren't just a casual deflection, they were a window into a soul wrestling with something monumental. As fans, we've learned to trust our instincts, and every fiber of our being screams that Javi's secret is about to explode onto the scene in a way that will leave Salem reeling. Leo's confession and the ripple effect the plot thickened when Leo, Salem's resident troublemaker, dropped a bombshell of his own. In a raw, gut-wrenching confession, Leo laid bare his guilt over his tangled affair with Dimitri and the betrayal of Gwen. The scene was electric. Leo's voice cracked as he admitted he'd never forgive himself for shattering Gwen's trust. Gwen, ever the fiery spirit, didn't hold back, declaring that Leo deserved to pay for his sins. Her words hung heavy, a warning that retribution might come in the form of losing something or someone precious. Could that someone be Javi? The tension between Leo and Javi was palpable, a storm brewing beneath their strained friendship. Javi's response to Leo's confession was a masterclass in restraint. Instead of unleashing his anger, Javi absorbed the blow, his jaw tight, his eyes distant. "I've made mistakes too," he admitted, his voice low and heavy with meaning. That single sentence was a seismic shift, a confirmation that Javi's past is far from pristine. His empathy for Leo's regrets wasn't just camaraderie. It was a mirror reflecting his own hidden truths. The exchange left us wondering, what mistakes has Javi made? What secrets is he hiding? And most importantly, who is coming to Salem to force those secrets into the light? The woman and child. A storm on the horizon. Here's where the drama kicks into overdrive. Picture this. A mysterious woman, her face etched with determination and heartbreak, steps off a bus in Salem, clutching the hand of a young boy who bears an uncanny resemblance to Javi. The town, already a cauldron of secrets and scandals, is about to be rocked by their arrival. This isn't just a random visitor. This is a woman with a mission, a mother with a story, and a child who could change everything. The mere thought of this scenario sends shivers down our spines, and we can't help but imagine the fireworks that will erupt when Javi comes face to face with his past. Who is this woman? Is she Javi's estranged wife, a love he left behind in a moment of weakness? Or perhaps she's a former flame, someone who shared a fleeting but life-altering connection with him? The boy, with his wide eyes and curious gaze, is the linchpin of this mystery. His presence screams of a bond that Javi can't escape, no matter how far he's run from his past. The idea of this mother and son duo storming into Salem feels like the perfect Days of Our Lives twist, a classic soap opera move that blends heart-wrenching emotion with high-stakes drama. Imagine the scene. Javi, caught off guard in Horton Town Square, freezes as he hears a voice call his name. He turns, and there she is, the woman he never thought he'd see again. Her eyes blaze with a mix of love, anger, and unresolved pain. The boy at her side tugs at her hand, staring at Javi with a mixture of confusion and recognition. The air crackles with tension as Salem's residents, ever the nosy bunch, pause to witness the unfolding drama. Will Javi deny the truth? Will he embrace the boy as his own? Or will he flee, as he's done before, leaving chaos in his wake? The possibilities are endless, and each one promises a spectacle worthy of Days of Our Lives' legacy. Why this storyline is pure gold so? Why are we so obsessed with the idea of Javi's wife and son crashing into Salem? For starters, it's the kind of plot that Days of Our Lives does best, a potent mix of personal stakes, emotional depth, and unpredictable twists. Javi's character, already layered with complexity, is ripe for a storyline that forces him to confront his past head-on. The arrival of a wife and son would peel back the layers of his guarded persona, revealing the man beneath the stoic exterior. It's a chance for viewers to see Javi in a new light, not just as a brooding loner, but as a father, a husband, a man who's made mistakes and must now face the consequences. This storyline also promises to ripple across Salem, entangling other characters in its web. Gwen, still reeling from Leo's betrayal, could find herself caught in the crossfire, her anger at Javi's secrecy fueling her own quest for vengeance. Leo, desperate to atone for his sins, might see Javi's struggle as a mirror to his own, sparking a redemption arc or a descent into further chaos. And let's not forget the rest of Salem's residents, from nosy neighbors to meddling family members, who will undoubtedly have opinions on Javi's past. The drama will spread like wildfire, igniting conflicts, alliances, and revelations that keep us tuning in week after week. Moreover, the introduction of a child adds a layer of emotional stakes that's impossible to ignore. Children in soap operas are often catalysts for change, forcing characters to confront their priorities and make impossible choices. Javi's son could be the key to unlocking his heart, but he could also be a source of pain, a reminder of the life Javi left behind. The dynamic between father and son, tentative, fraught, and filled with potential, would tug at our heartstrings, making us root for Javi even as we question his choices. The emotional core. Javi's redemption or ruin at its heart, this storyline is about redemption, or the lack thereof. Javi's secrets, whatever they may be, have shaped him into the man we see today, guarded, haunted, and fiercely independent. The arrival of his wife and son would force him to confront the choices that led him to Salem. Did he abandon his family in a moment of cowardice? Was he driven away by circumstances beyond his control? Or is there a darker truth, one that even Javi can't face? The answers to these questions will define his path forward, determining whether he emerges as a hero, a villain, or something in between. The emotional weight of this storyline can't be overstated. Imagine Javi sitting across from his son, struggling to explain why he wasn't there for the boy's first steps, first words, first heartbreaks. Picture the wife, her voice trembling as she demands answers, her love for Javi warring with the pain of his absence. These scenes wouldn't just be dramatic, they'd be soul-crushing, the kind of moments that leave viewers reaching for tissues and screaming at their screens. Days of Our Lives thrives on these raw, human connections, and Javi's story has the potential to deliver them in spades. The Salem Effect. A town transformed Salem is no stranger to upheaval, and Javi's secret family could be the spark that sets the town ablaze. The ripple effects would touch every corner of the community, from the Brady pub to the DiMera mansion. Friends would take sides, lovers would question their loyalties, and enemies would seize the opportunity to exploit Javi's vulnerability. The arrival of a new woman in town would also shake up the romantic landscape, potentially reigniting old flames or sparking new ones. And the child? He'd be the wild card, a reminder of innocence in a town where innocence is often in short supply. The beauty of this storyline lies in its versatility. It could be a tale of reunion and healing, with Javi rebuilding his family against all odds. Or it could be a tragedy, with secrets too dark to overcome tearing them apart. Perhaps the wife has her own agenda, a hidden motive that threatens to upend Javi's life even further. Maybe the child isn't even Javi's, a twist that would send shockwaves through Salem. Whatever direction the writers take, one thing is certain. This story will keep us on the edge of our seats, eagerly awaiting each new episode. The wait for the big reveal as we sit on the edge of this potential bombshell, the anticipation is almost unbearable. Days of Our Lives has a knack for dangling carrots in front of its fans, and Javi's secret is one of the juiciest yet. Will the mysterious woman and child arrive in a blaze of glory, confronting Javi in front of the entire town? Or will their arrival be quieter, a slow burn that builds to a devastating climax? Only time and the writers will tell. For now, we can only speculate, our imaginations running wild with the possibilities. One thing is for sure, when Javi's secret finally comes to light, it will be a moment for the ages. The photo on his phone, Leo's confession, Javi's cryptic words, they're all pieces of a puzzle that's about to snap into place. And when it does, Salem will never be the same. So, dear readers, grab your popcorn, settle into your favorite couch, and prepare for the drama to unfold. Javi's wife and son are coming, and they're bringing a storm that will shake Days of Our Lives to its core. Final thoughts. Why we can't look away in the grand tapestry of Days of Our Lives, Javi's storyline stands out as a beacon of potential. It's a narrative that combines the best elements of soap opera storytelling, mystery, betrayal, redemption, and raw emotion. The idea of a wife and son searching for Javi in Salem isn't just good, it's spectacular, a plot that could redefine the show's landscape. It's the kind of story that keeps us coming back, episode after episode, desperate for answers and hungry for drama. So, what do you think, Days fans? Are you as excited as we are for the possibility of Javi's secret family shaking up Salem? Do you have your own theories about who this woman and child might be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.